And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway and getting to start. German Marquez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
So digging in, Brent Rooker. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, drops into the glove, and there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering upstairs.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That just misses. 2-1. One out, base is empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Outside low, and the count's full. Lede checks his swing, appeal to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And takes low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Man at first, one away. And that misses. And that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is fouled back. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Lede, the base runner at first with one out. Three-two now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. That's out number 2. Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Luis Severino. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 1-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. That one almost got him. And the 1-0. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Tied up here in the early going. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Ezekiel Tovar digs in now. Right through there for a strike. Severino kicks, deals. On a line, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Michael Toglia. Late swing, foul to the left. And there's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Breaking ball misses down and away. And there's a ball. And that just misses.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. In there at the knees. 0-1.
All one's the count.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Now here's Nolan Jones. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Out to center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. Fastball for a strike. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Butler squeezes it, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 3 and the A's 1. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Marquez back to work. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Way high with that one. And it's a ball and a strike.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
The third baseman, Luis.
Here's Luis Urias. Urias goes 5 feet 9 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to Tolia. That's the 3rd out. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score holds. It's 3-1. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lede pulls that one down, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Jacob Stallings now.
Stallings.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Severino on the ground, and that's just foul. So all filled up. Severino, that's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
The center fielder.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And a foul ball. Stallings leads off first with 1 away. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That just misses. 3-2 now.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So bases loaded with one away. Ezekiel Tovar getting ready to hit. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Bases loaded, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Action in the pen down there. Noah Murdoch getting loose out there. Harris, a left-hander, also throwing. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
In the dirt. Yeah, that's ball 2. And just misses with that one.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And downstairs.
No
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and they lead by 4.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Second overall pick in the 2013 draft. Inside, just missed. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. Urias to first in time. Bryant out on the play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rockies 5 and the A's 1. Back here at Coors Field, new inning getting started. And now here is Jacob Wilson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Just missed.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Out to short, Tovar. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 4, Lawrence Butler.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Doyle under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. Doyle snags it, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down here 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, these Rockies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
Next for Colorado, Tyro Estrada. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Rockies, the right fielder,
Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. A little bit high, maybe. And the count even 1-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Estrada stands at first with 1 out. And now the count is full, and another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swings and misses, struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. He reached on a walk his first time. Severino throws to first.
No, he's in there.
And he dives back in safely. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting,
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the back here in Denver. This is J.J. Bleday.
Number 33, J.J. Bleday.
And that one is inside ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he went around. Rule to swing. And misses inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Shea.
And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Struck out looking his first time. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, number 21, Tyler Soderstrom.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next.
One-oh.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
2 down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. And the A's are gone in order. They're down 5-1. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Noah Murdoch.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
There's Ryan McMahon now.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That's outside, and that is ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Clips the corner, and a count 1-1.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. That missed by a lot. And now it's filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side, finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, shortstop
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Edge of the zone for a strike. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Runner takes off. Foul ball. McMahon aboard here at first with nobody out. Just off the outside edge.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 7-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Tolia. And there's the strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Fights it off. He'll see another. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Here is Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. The 1-1. And that one hammered. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Man at second.
Nope. 2 balls, no strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room and he makes the catch.
Now back, second baseman, Tyro.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyro Estrada, 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Soderstrom settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rockies 8 and the A's 1. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. You know, these A's being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's down and away. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Brown in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Rockies up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Hilliard moving back for it. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. It's 8-2.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Luis Urias up next for the A's. There's the strike. Ball one there.
1-1.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that's an out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 down, base is empty. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 0 for 1 so far. Wilson measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2023. Back to the top of the lineup, Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Tovar. They get the force, and that is the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 8-2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Hogan Harris.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Stallings at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
All these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Inside. It's 2-2. And that's outside. And they'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Brenton Doyle.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that drops in for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Soderstrom puts it away. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 10-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Toglia. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And now an 8-run lead at 10-2. You're dialed into the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, Tovar to second. There's one. On to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Hey!
Swings and misses. Oh, a 2 down.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Tyler Soderstrom, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And it's fouled away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and that is that. The A's strand one, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Bryant now.
The designated hitter, Red Bryant.
Harris back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Way high.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls.
Base is
2
empty,
strikes.
1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Rockies are down quietly, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And that misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to go. Alexander, the lefty, warming up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Ball.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Jones makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Seth.
So here's Brown at the plate. Just missed. The Rockies up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Luis Urias, the next to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. German Marquez is done in this one, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Justin Lawrence.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And there's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
He goes down looking. Back here at Coors Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Sam Hilliard. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jacob Stallings. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one fouled off. And now it's even up. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
So back to the top of the order. Now here is Brenton Doyle. Trying to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Inside. Now 2-0. Runner at second here, one gone. And another ball. And ball four, two aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hogan Harris won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, T.J. McFarland.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
McMahon stands in now and watches strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
And delivers outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one off the outside edge. And that'll load the bases.
Take the base.
Now batting, shortstop,
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Ball one low. The A's bullpen has some movement. Michel Otanez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Stallings at third. Doyle over at second. McMahon over at first with one away. Line drive. It drops in. Gets away a little bit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia. The changeup missing. Ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Next pitch is outside. And the count is 2-2. That's down and in. And they're all loaded up.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So bases all loaded up. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 4 with a double. Fouled off. He was late. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Bases loaded, one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye right there. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Ball 4. And that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Next to hit, Nolan Jones. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a foul out of play. Goes down looking. So in now for Colorado, Thairo Estrada. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
The other way, can't get there, and it deflects off him. One run across, still finds a way to get off a throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 15-2. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. T.J. McFarland out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New arm out of the bullpen, Michel Otonez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. There's the strike.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out.
0-1.
But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. 8th inning coming up. Rockies lead it 15-2. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Lawrence, a righty that throws with power. 30 years old now, and he was born in Panama. That's in there. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik up and throwing. Alexander also throwing. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. 1 for 3. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Now one missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that is out of play. That one misses. 2-1. And that's outside. And that is low for ball 4. My partner, known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness.
In your career.
I can't even believe. I'd win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Jones makes the grab. 2 down. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And there's a foul ball. Rooker off of first with 2 away. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Rockies lead this one 15-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. And he takes a strike. That clips the corner.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Doyle in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
McMahon in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Back here in Denver, and now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Lawrence back to work.
Ball 1.
That's too low. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth preparing to come on if needed. The 1-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Really good run. Perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Sends it to Tolia. The A's down to their final out.
Now battle, the left fielder,
Seth Brown digs in now. That one is upstairs. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lawrence is just one strike
That's
away.
ball 2.
That's off the mark, and the count is even 2-2. Up the middle, and that squirts through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Runner at first with 2 away. Luis Urias up next for the A's. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that is the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
15-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.